Salute Trade Game Team. Real fast, I hopped in here to make a video letting you guys know what's going on. Before we get into the video, let's talk about today's trade. This is an Ethereum buy. This is on a Sunday. It is the weekend, so the market is closed. The only thing open right now is crypto, and I am currently watching Ethereum crack a key level, and Ethereum is currently being pumped. So if you don't know what's happening right now, Ethereum is going up, and I'm in that trade. So let's get into today's video. This is going to be a response to a comment that was left on my last video, and I felt like this comment was the perfect time to make a response. Now, the name will be blurred out because this is not any kind of beef or any kind of like negative response or me getting upset or lashing out or being toxic. So this is the comment, and the name is blurred out for that reason. Okay, so the person said, from my experience, and before I read it, I should also say this is about the 3 things that I don't do that most traders do on YouTube. His response is, from my experience, the prime reason to backtest is to see if the strategy has an edge. If you are not backtesting, how do you know the strategy you are using makes money before you risk your hard-earned capital? Now, if you have learned from someone that has been in the game for a while, keep in mind what he just said, you can skip this step. My mentor is over 10 years. But anyway, but for new traders that are learning on their own from free stuff on YouTube, also keep that in mind. Despise the free lunch people. I don't know how they could possibly get around this. Plus, from my experience, it is difficult to trade a strategy you don't believe in and understand when you start taking losses. Backtesting helps build that faith because you have gone back 5 years and seen a strategy lose 8 times in a row. When it happens during live trading, you know this is a possibility and you are more likely to stick to the strategy. Just lower your lot size. And then, of course, I gave a response letting him know that, yes, I did learn from my mentor who has over 10 years. And pretty much YouTube is very toxic for learning how to trade. And now I'm going to close this. If you could read my response real fast, go ahead. You can also go back to the last video before this and read it because it's not too many comments, of course. Now, let's get into my response to this and something you guys need to really understand about YouTube. The first thing, if you come to my channel, the first thing you need to understand is everything that you see on YouTube, throw it out the window. We do not trade the same as other YouTubers. We don't. Every day I try to post results to show you guys that we're trading, and we're trading very heavy. Did just post 1100 pips on Chef JPY, right? So who do you see posting that? Who do you see posting 1100 pips captured on a trade? And I'm not saying that to brag or boast. I just need you guys to understand the difference in what you're saying. When you talk about other YouTubers, please talk about their results, because that's what I want people to talk about for me. When people talk about Jimmy from Trade Game Official, I want people to say, yo, that man get busy. That man don't play. That man go in. And that's the reputation that I want to precede me. So now, YouTube. If you don't watch any of my older videos, you should, but I'll say it here for the new people that's coming to the channel. A lot of the journey of me learning to trade was learning bad habits off YouTube videos. YouTube has a lot of rubbish here. I'm gonna say this again, and I know it's gonna sound like a conspiracy theory, but I'm gonna warn some of y'all. A lot of people who you watch on YouTube, they have to make videos in order to create content because this is a way of making money for them. So when they make these videos, they may not have your best trading interests at heart. And it's not to say that they're out to get you or they're trying to destroy you. They have to make content, just like in a signal service. A person may give you 3 good signals but gave 30 signals for the week that failed because they have to provide signals in order to justify the service. It's the same thing with YouTube, guys. It's a business. If people are posting strategies every day, every week, how many strategies do they actually use to trade? I know I use primarily 3 strategies. I don't have 30 strategies. Now, do I know other ways to trade? Of course. But then we start talking about, are you trying to win a trade, or are you just trying to take trades for the sake of using strategies? So, with that being said, please understand, YouTube is not a good place to learn how to trade. I hate to say this, but it's not. Yeah, you could pay a mentor. Yeah, you could get a course. That's different. Also, let's talk about that. The reason I'm on YouTube now is because I feel like I add value to the sector by being a different type of trader. You shouldn't want every person on YouTube to talk the same and sound the same. I might sound like the radical trader to y'all, but then you got my results. Go to the YouTube shorts and look at the results of my trades. Those are live trades. Look at the results from those and then tell me who you should be listening to. Should you be listening to me, or should you be listening to the people that tell you to backtest? Because honestly, if you're going to sit up there and backtest, you can go in a demo account and learn to trade. Now, there is something I'm going to explain to you guys about trading too that a lot of people don't know. This is kind of a secret source thing I'm going to say. If you want to learn how to be a better trader, please listen to what I'm about to say. The market is 99% about your reaction to the market. When you backtest, you're going off past data. You can use historical data to get trades. The market does the same thing over and over. So you don't need to really backtest it. You can backtest it, like he said, to build faith in your strategy. But that's all you're doing. Because the market is live. And if you want to know how to trade the market live, you have to trade. You have to get in there live and trade. You have to take those losses. You have to do it. It's a part of learning how to trade. Now, if you're sitting up there backtesting, the market may do something completely different the day that you decide to trade. And it's going to, because it knows you're doing that. What you need to do is learn how to build your reaction skills. That's really the secret to the market. You have to react to what the price is doing at that moment. If you're in the wrong side of the trade, you have to have the psychology and testicular fortitude to know when to get out of that trade and take that buy instead of that sell. You're down 20 pips. What do? Do you stay in and wait for it to hit your stop loss? Is your stop loss 40 pips? Do you stay in another 20 pips? Do you buy? Do you hedge? You see what I'm saying? These are the things you have to do. You have to react to the market. So going in and doing all that stuff you guys do, that's fine if it works for you. If you like the results, that's fine. I don't do that, though. I react to the market in real time. That's why I trade the way I trade. I needed to learn how to walk up to a chart. I may not be able to have access to my robots or indicators. I still need to be able to walk up to a chart and see a candle and know what to do when I see it. Is this the time to trade? Is my trade coming up? What type of trade am I taking? Am I taking a long trade? Am I taking a swing trade? Am I taking a short trade? That's what you need to be focused on. So guys, once again, I'm going to tell you now. Don't worry about other traders when you come here. Because when you come to my channel, it's going to be about different things here. Now, if I did what everybody else was doing on YouTube, what would be the point of me being here? You would have heard everything I'm saying. You'd have seen this before. It would be no reason to come here. The course I made, of course, it's going to be different from other courses because I trade different from other people. So please, when you guys decide if you want to come to me with any kind of things you heard on YouTube, just make sure you know the results that you're talking about. Know my results, know their results. Because a lot of the stuff that I used to listen to, when I got into hindsight and I realized what I was watching, it wasn't really that impressive. And this is not to take shots at nobody. It's just anyone could get 10, 20 pips. If you're doing all of this back testing to find a strategy to get 10 or 20 pips, to me, you just don't know price action. Now, I could be wrong, but if you can't look at price action and grab 20 pips off that alone, something to me is not good about the trading you're doing. Okay? So I'm not trying to diss nobody and get crazy, but I just wanted to make this video to let you guys know that, yeah, man, I don't trade like everybody else, so you shouldn't expect the same thing when you come here. I feel like at this point, you should be glad to hear something different when you come here, because everybody's going to say the same thing. And you want me to just join in and do what they do? No, I don't trade like that, so why would I talk like that? Why would you expect to come here? And I'm not saying you guys are doing this, but I'm just trying to give you insight. Why would you expect to come here and hear the same thing you hear everywhere else if I don't trade like everyone else? I show my results before I show anything. I don't show any cars. You guys see me in the car sometimes. I don't show the car drive. You guys see sometimes I'm wearing jewelry and stuff. I don't show that. I don't show a lot of things. I just show you the results, because that's what matters. The skill is what matters the most. I show you guys the skills. I show you guys me taking these trades. I break down these trades. Okay, so if anything else, show me that, and then I could kind of hear what you're saying. But what I've come to learn from YouTube is I learned a lot of crap from those free videos on YouTube. Courses, same thing. Some courses work, some courses don't. What's going to work for you is the sticking to what you're learning. I learned a system. I stuck to it till I knew how to do it back and forth, and then I picked up a few more skills as I went. And that was how I was able to get to the point where I'm able to take certain trades. I know when I'm looking at a 100 pip trade setup. I know when it's coming and everything based off the way I trained myself to see these things, okay? But I digress. The video is getting a little long. So I'm going to stop now and just tell you guys, please don't expect your everyday run-of-the-mill trading videos from this channel. It's just not going to happen, because we don't trade like them. I look for other traders that trade the way I trade, and I don't see any. I'm grateful that I know some in my personal life, but as far as YouTube, the people who I know who trade, the last trade I put up was 1,100 pips, right, on Chef JPY. The people I know who trade like that, they don't want you to know who they are. They're not going to post anything. They're not even on social media. They don't want you to know their face. They don't want people to bother them. And that's for financial reasons. It's not because, you know, anything special. It's just they don't want people to know that that's what they do. So they keep it private. And I respect that. But I have a business to run. So I have to come here and make these videos, or I don't run a business. I have software and stuff that I need to sell. So I make videos demonstrating that this software works. So that's another thing. I see a lot of people who, indicators this and MT4 and this and that. MT4 is a shitty platform, but guess what? This indicator is going to show me how to get 500 pips. I'm on MT4. Forget what this YouTube is telling me about MT4. Forget what this YouTube is saying about TradingView. I'm going where the money is at. So this is why you guys get caught up in this bad trading. I'm telling you. Listening to these people on YouTube. Be careful with that. Because that's something else that you could get caught up in. Yeah, you could go on TradingView and catch 10, 20 pips. Fine. I feel you, man. But at the end of the day, I'm going where the money resides, man. If I see some pips and I see that this is going to work and get me an edge on the market, an advantage in my trade, I'm taking it. You can sit up there and backtest all you want, man. And I ain't against it, because I said that in the video and I made it clear. Whatever you do to work that gets you the results you want, if you want 10 pips, if you want 100 pips, whatever's getting you your results, that's what you do. Well, I'm telling you, for me personally, a lot of the YouTube videos that I was watching was teaching me how to trade in a way that was making me lose. The minute I started becoming a trader that I felt I liked or was proud of my results was the minute I stopped unlearning that stuff and started learning the real deal about trading. And it's not on YouTube. I'm telling you this now. There's some videos on here that are good, but those traders are in different sectors of YouTube. I've come across a few channels, they be getting busy, they be telling it like it is, but they not going to show you no trade for no 1,100 pips either. But anyway, that's long enough, man. I don't want to make this video too long. I'm out of here, guys. Y'all be good. Just keep in mind, man, despise the free lunch. Trust me. If it come easy, go easy. If it's free, you won't value it. There's a whole bunch of sayings I can say to you. This is not about spending money. This is about y'all just realizing, don't be sheep. Don't get corralled into a herd of subscribers and somebody's making videos to monetize to make money off of you. Please understand that you should take everything on this channel, including me, with a grain of salt. Don't take these things as the scripture, the Bible of trading, because you will be wasting your time doing that. You have to find a system that works for you. That's why I try to train people one-on-one so we can find out what's working for you, because what works for you may not be what works for me. What works for me may not be what works for you. And that's why I made that video. 3 things that I don't do that traders do, because I know that a lot of you guys do those things, and I'm telling you now, you don't have to do that in order to trade successfully. But it really depends on you as a trader. So I'm out of here, guys. Y'all be good, man. And do remember, join the Discord is free. I would like to do a Q&A, so if anybody has any questions, please DM me or leave a comment on this video so I can make some topical videos. If you got some topics you want me to address or something you want me to talk about pertaining to trading, leave a comment and let me know what it is, and I'll make a video about it. or I'll do a Q&A with all of the answers to all the questions, stuff like that. But just keep in mind, guys, Ethereum is cracking the key level live in front of y'all while I'm talking, and y'all don't even see this is traded, baby. See how hot that is? Look what Ethereum is doing right now. It's cracking that key level, baby. It's doing what we need to see. You know what I'm saying? And that's all happening in the back while I'm talking to y'all. I love this trading stuff, man. Love it. But anyway, I gotta go finish making some graphic designs for the cover box art for the new software. The software is being finalized now, so hopefully any day now I'll be able to put it on the site and let you guys know what I got, so you can go check it out and decide if you want to mess with it or not. But once again, just keep in mind, man, the 48 laws of power, despise the free lunch. It's a reason they say that. Alright? Peace, guys.